Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like...
Damn, my lips is chapped. Put some of this on. Cause I'm about to be talking for a minute. My lips can't be all chapped like that. Chapped like that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hey girl. If you're not new here, hey girl. But anyway, make sure that y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be doing story time Saturdays. Every week you should be looking forward to a new story time. So let's get into it. As y'all can tell by the title, this nigga kicked me out his car. And I'm gonna tell y'all the story of what happened. So this was summer of 2020. I was talking to this dude. We gonna call him Jay, cause you know his name started with a J. And we were talking like my whole senior year. You know, I was a senior in 2020, so we were talking my whole senior year. And basically we never really was in a relationship, nor did we ever link up. We would like FaceTime and stuff like every other night, or like it was like a situationship virtually. Like I don't know, but like we weren't together for real. So fast forward to the school year and summertime come around, you know, COVID hit, but then I was about to go to Lincoln. So I was like hanging out with all my friends doing all this crazy stuff because I was gonna have to go to school, and you know my school is in the middle of the boondocks. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have fun with my friends. So I had this one friend, we're gonna call her we're gonna call her Natalie. And then I had another friend and her name was Winter. We're gonna call her Winter. And basically Natalie would have us come to her house like as much as we went. Like Natalie's house was just the place to go for me and Winter at the time. Like we was like a trio, and like we would go to Natalie's house like every other weekend, or every weekend if possible, because we was like all besties in a group. So that weekend Natalie was having problems with the dude she was talking to. So it was just like you know, I'm trying to find something for us to do. Like, girl, why is you worried about him? Don't be all sad. But she was like in her bag a little bit. She was just irritated with the nigga. And basically I'm like, okay, like don't worry about it, it's gonna be okay. So you know me, I'm the friend that started trying to find a move. Like I was the friend that was getting us into all this trouble. I'm the friend that got us outside 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, Winter had very strict parents. Natalie, her parents wasn't really that strict, but like they was fake strict. My parents I don't know what the hell, I don't know what was going on, but like they would let me go. But I guess because I never got into no real trouble, they didn't really care about like what I was doing for real. But they care about me. Let's get that right. They care about me, but they didn't care about what I was doing because I wasn't in trouble. So boom, she's sitting up there mad. I'm like, girl, we about to go outside, we about to get lit, about to have a good time. And she's just like,
oh, like I don't want to go. Oh my god, no, like.
And I'm just like, girl, but I know I got these dudes that I know, and they about to come get us. So I called Jay. I'm like, hey Jay, you know I'm about to go back to school, and I just wanted to know like what's the moves for today. So he like, the moves? Oh, me and my man's got the V. So I said, you and your man's? Bingo. If he got his friends with him, okay, obviously I got my friends with me. That's a go. Like we all just gonna hang out today and see what they getting into, which is crazy. I don't know why. I don't know in what world did I think like go out with niggas that have a car. I don't know. But in my mind it was like, yeah, I'm outside. Anything's better than sitting in the house. So I'm like, okay, well, pull up on me. This is the address. Come get me and my friends. We want to hang out with y'all for today. So he like, all right, bet. So him and his friends pull up to Natalie's house. It was 2 cars, and it was like an SUV, and then it was like a sedan. So we like, okay, we go downstairs, and this is my first time seeing Jay. So I'm like, dang, he actually kind of fine. Like he was tall, he was like brown skin, like lighter brown. He had hazel eyes. He was just chef's kiss. He was chef's kiss. And I was just like, okay, like you're cute or whatever. Even if I thought a dude was cute, I wouldn't like make him know that. So like I'll just be playing like hard to get, like
Boy, you can't talk to me.
Like, girl, you know you suck, like.
I see Jay for the first time, I'm like, oh yeah, he's fire. But I don't know what this is my outfit. I had on like these little tiny gray shorts, like they were literally pajama shorts. I don't know why I came outside with those on. It was like hoochie mommy shorts with a white leotard. So the booty was just out. Everything was just out and it was hot. So I'm like, no, I'm wearing these shorts. I don't care what nobody say. Girl, you knew what you was doing. So we outside, me and him like play fighting. He was like, yeah, like, you know, square up with me. And I'm like, damn, he kind of tall. He was like 6'5". So I'm like, damn, you kind of tall, you cute, you tall, you handsome, all right, like, talk to you nice. So there was other guys in the car for my friends. So I'm telling my friends, like, we all gonna get in one car. And Natalie, you should sit in the front with the driver. I told Winter to sit in the middle, and then I sat in the back, like all the way in the back with Jay. I'll call him Rodriguez because he was like a Spanish dude, but he was like, you know, Spanish Jews be black in Brooklyn. Like, they don't be knowing a lick of Spanish. They just be all hood. Like, I don't know what it be, but like he was Rodriguez, but he was the black Rodriguez. So he pushing the wheel. He driving a little crazy, but I'm telling my friend, like, bye. Like, we getting over that dude he was talking to. Like, you should go sit in the front with Rodriguez. So she's sitting in the front with him, and the whole time she texting me like,
Girl, I don't want to sit with him. I don't want to sit with him. He's driving so dangerous. I'm like,
hey girl, we having fun. Oh my God. Like, it don't matter. It's gonna be okay. Winter's in the middle and she's chilling. But the thing about Winter that you gotta watch out for her, because she was one of them type friends where like her mouth can get everybody in trouble, because she never knew when to just shut her ass up. Like, she would just talk her way into all problems that for us, and we would have to like either defend her or like back her up in all her bullshit. And today was just chow. So I'm in the back with Jay. We go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We sitting there. They like, oh, y'all want something to eat? I don't think we wanted anything to eat. So he was like, nah, we cool. We just sitting in the lot with them. I don't understand why it was taking so long for us to get the food. I don't know if these niggas didn't have no money or what, but we didn't have no food for mad long. So mind y'all, me and Jay is in the back. Jay was a heavy smoker, so he smoked 24/7. Even when we was on FaceTime, he would be walking around Canarsie just smoking. He'll come back to his house, go outside again, smoke again. Like, he was just a crazy pothead. But I seen it in real life when he came to pick me up that day. So he was sitting in the back and he pulled out like this pack. It was like a real fancy pack of weed, and he rolled it up and he started smoking it. So he passing it to me or whatever. I don't really remember if I smoked it with him or not. I think I had like 1 or 2 pulls, because I didn't want to smoke nobody else weed and like really be faded like, because you know, niggas don't be smoking regular weed. They be smoking shit that be laced. I'm gonna make this disclaimer for like anybody that's watching my channel that is young. Do not smoke with people. I'm dead serious. Do not smoke with people. Do not do drugs. It's not what you want to do. And if you choose to do it, just make sure that you know what you're doing, because it can go real left real fast. But back to the video. I didn't want to smoke nobody else weed and like really be faded like, because you know, niggas don't be smoking regular weed. They be smoking shit that be laced, and next thing you know, you're sitting there like, and I didn't have time for that. So we in the back smoking or whatever. Everything peaches and creams. Then he go to kiss me. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I let him kiss me. I kissed him. And then he start like pulling on my shorts. I'm like, why are you touching me? Like, I just met you. Don't, calm down. Calm down. He was just like, let me like eat. And I'm like, eat what? He like, yeah, like, let me eat. So I'm like, I know damn well you're not in the backseat of this car trying to eat. Are you serious? I'm telling y'all, this man really like got down and was like really trying to get in them shorts. And I'm like, yo, like, what the hell was in the weed? What the hell was in the weed that got got you in the back of a car with a girl you just met me. Like, no, you've been talking to me for almost a year. But that's different. Talking to me on FaceTime and text messages is different from knowing me. You don't even know me. So it's like, what are you doing in the backseat of this car? And if you just linking me for the first time and this is the type of time you on, how many other girls do you be like this with? Like, that's all the stuff that I was going through my head. Like, I swear, when I be meeting guys, all I think in my head is the worst possible STDs that they could give me if I was to, you know, deal with them. So, like, I was like, yeah, no, like, I'm laughing off. I'm like, chill, like, chill, like, chill. And he just, at the, like, yo, because I'm telling y'all, this nigga, this man got down on his knees. And I'm like, yo, chill. Like, we gonna get there at some point, but, like, not right now. Like, and it's mad people in the car. I'm like, all right, he's getting a little feral. Good thing Rodriguez pulls the car over, so he stops because he's just like, all right, let me chill. He get out the car. Rodriguez was like,
yo, Jay, pull up to the window real quick. Let me talk to you, bro.
So I'm like, ooh. At this point, I realized that I may have been dealing with the runner, the one that gets everything done for the rest of the friends, because the way that this boy got out the car, walked up to the side of the window and was like,
what's up, Rodriguez?
He like,
where my weed at, bro?
He like,
nah, bro, I smoked that, bro.
Rodriguez was pissed. He was a real angry little Hispanic man. He was like,
I know damn well you wasn't in the back of my car smoking with that girl and smoking my weed, nigga. That pack was $80, bro.
He like,
bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Bro.
Like, he was just like really pleading his case with Rodriguez, and Rodriguez was not hearing it. And I'm looking at him like trying to argue with Rodriguez about smoking his weed. How you gonna be in the backseat with me rolling up somebody else's weed? I'm thinking that's yours. Like, you whole time you're smoking your man's weed, which is crazy to me. Me personally, I don't care about your friend. I don't care about your friend or his weed. But nigga, have some decency, have some respect for your mans. So while everything is transpiring, Winter is in the middle of the seat and she's just talking to this girl. It was like a stud. It was a girl it was a stud and it was like a dude. And she's in the middle of the seat just popping fly, telling the stud she stink. I'm like, oh my God. She's like,
yeah, you stink. Like, you smell nasty. Like, you just stink.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, we gonna have a problem today. And Natalie is texting me from the front seat like, girl, we might have to abort mission because Winter is in the back seat going crazy. Rodriguez is going crazy. I'm texting her like, girl, I feel like in each row of the car, like the front seat was just, in the front seat was like NASCAR. The middle seat was like wilding out, like just literal show wilding out. Like Winter was cutting everybody's ass. And then the back seat was like a sex room. I don't know what was going on in that back seat. Like, it was just too much happening in that car. So I'm like, all right, boom. Me and Natalie texting each other back and forth because we could smell that Winter is starting her shit. We always know when she's about to start. I don't know what it be. I don't know if she be high or drunk, if she smoked with them. I think she smoked with them. I think she was high. I don't know what it was, but this girl was going off. She's like telling the stud,
yeah, you stink, like, ew. Oh my God, you just smell so bad.
And the stud is like, yo, like, who's she talking to? In the other car, it was a dude. And I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to call him Hippo. So Hippo gets out the car. And Winter was like, oh, I used to deal with him. In the video, I got it a little mixed up. Basically, my friend was trying to tell everybody in the car that the dude, Hippo, tried to rape her. Like, he was being very aggressive when they linked up one time. And she was just telling him, like, he's fiending, he do too much. And the way she was saying it was like she was trying to violate him. But I really just feel like, knowing her, she was my friend, that's just how she talked. She was just telling her truth. But it really pissed everybody off. Everybody in the car was like, what? Like, what? Da, da, da. I didn't know that happened. Natalie didn't know what happened. But Winter was saying it like, yeah, like, he did this to me. Da, da, da. Like, it is what it is. And, you know, he's sitting up in that car like he don't know what happened. And I'm just like, So like the whole car was like, oh my gosh. So basically somebody ended up going to the other car and telling him that that's what she was saying about him in the car. Hippo gets out the car and he walks up and he's just like, y'all gotta get out. And let me just take y'all back an hour earlier. When we first got in the car, they was bragging about how they had kicked another group of girls out the car before they came to pick us up. So I just could tell that they were so hyped that they had the car. They was just kicking random people out the car just for shits and giggles. And me personally, I'm thinking, okay, because I know Jay, that's not gonna happen to me, because he know damn well not to disrespect me like that. But I didn't have to go anywhere, but because it was my friend group, we all had to leave because she was getting kicked out. So Hippo comes to the car and he's just like,
yo, pack it up. All of y'all get out the V right now.
so we like, what? I'm like, huh? Like, what is going on? He like, yeah, tell them to get out the car. So Rodriguez is like, yeah, y'all gotta get out. So we like, okay, like, huh? I'm texting Natalie like, there's no way this is happening right now. And Winter is like,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Da, 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 da.
and he like,
Nah, cause you in here lying about what happened. Stop lying.
and the thing about it is, and I feel bad because I felt like in that instance, she was just like airing everybody out, pissing everybody off. I don't know if the guy actually did or did not. So dude come up to the car, but he was pissed. He was like,
No, don't lie. Stop telling people things that never happened.
what the hell is going on? Like, what is happening? So Jay walks up to the car and he's just like, yeah, y'all gotta get out. So I'm looking at Jay like, I know damn well you did not just drive me all the way from East New York to deep in Canarsie, like we were in the 80s, to tell me that we have to get out the car. Who's gonna take us back? Because we damn sure not catching no bus. So he's like,
I'm not in control of that.
so I'm like, oh, okay. Just 5 minutes ago you was trying to eat a full course meal. Now you're trying to kick me out the V? All right, bet. So I'm like, all right, cool. Outside the car, it was like some Facebook famous girl. And the thing about them type girls is that they be so rowdy. Another disclaimer. So while they were saying that we had to get out, they were saying like Olivia and Natalie can stay, but this one, she gotta get out. But because that's our friend, we were not trying to leave her, and we were just telling them like, all right, y'all could at least drop us off. But they was not trying to drop us off. Like, they wanted her out the car immediately, when in reality they had not a single clue in the world what was going on inside the car. Like, you're outside the car doing the most. She's like,
Yeah, get out the car. Get out the fucking car.
and I'm just like, yo, tell her I'm not leaving the car until I have an Uber. So they like, all right, that's fair enough. Like, let them wait for their Uber and then they gotta get out. So they're just like clowning us. They're just like, get out the fucking car, just going in. I'm pissed off because, honestly, I'm pissed off because I had to order the Uber, right? I had to order the Uber because Winter wanted to start her shit. And I'm just like, girl, why the fuck are you in the car telling everybody's goddamn girl? Listen. And honestly, now looking back at it, I don't know if she felt the need to air him out or what it was, but she was just going in, and I was like, what the fuck? Every time we get kicked out of a place or we get in trouble, it's because of Winter. It's her mouth. Her mouth was crazy. So I'm like, all right, bet. Natalie wasn't saying much of anything. Like, I could tell Natalie was a little embarrassed about how he was getting kicked out. I was more so pissed off because, Jay, you came to get me and you know that we're in the middle of Canarsie. Why are you doing this? Like, I'm not understanding. Why are you having all your friends violate me and my friends like this? Especially when you was in the backseat of that car acting terrible. I have an attitude. I end up ordering us an Uber. We get out the car and I didn't realize how many people were outside the car trying to get us to come out the car until I got out. It was like at least 10 to like 15 people standing outside the car talking shit, like trying to rile us up to fight, when I'm like, we're not fighting none of y'all. Like, we're all the way deep in Canarsie. It's only 3 of us and I'm just embarrassed. I just want to go home. Like, I'm so pissed off. I was just really mad at Jay. So we end up walking up to the Uber and they're like, yeah, get the fuck out the car, get the fuck out the car. And I'm like, bitch, this is not even your car, first of all. And y'all niggas stole a rentee. Stop playing, nigga. This is not even your car. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. So we end up getting an Uber. and Winter's trying to explain herself, and I'm just like, girl, I don't want to hear that shit. Just stop talking to me. I was irritated, and not because she told her story. It was because she was violating everybody in the car before she started telling her story. So like, how are you telling the stud that she stinks and all this stuff, and you know that we're in their car? Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. And then I was pissed off for like the whole night, only because I could not believe that Jay didn't even check on me. He didn't like say nothing saying like, yo, take my shorty home, like make sure she get home safe, like nothing. He was just like, yeah, y'all gotta get out because my man said get out. So I'm like, all right. I'm already knowing that you're a weirdo and you're one of those punks. Like, you only hang out with your friends because they provide weed for you. You're a crackhead. The next day I get a call from Jay, and he was just like, oh, come to the come outside. I want to come pick you up again. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I'm like, Jay, let me tell you something, nigga. You had all your friends kicking me and my friends out. I didn't have no control of that. I didn't have no control of that. What was I supposed to do? Your friend was bugging. Your friend was wilding. I'm like, I will never link up with you again. Like, never link up with you again. And from that point forward, me and him just had the worst relationship in the world. Like, he was literally hot and bothered about everything that I did. And it was just like, he hated me. Like, I remember he called me like crying one time. Like, oh, you don't even speak to me no more. I'm like, bro, I don't care about you. Like, I cannot believe that you would let your friends kick a female, 3 females out the car. And it was late at night, and we was in Canarsie. Canarsie is like ghost town if you don't know nobody out there. Like, we're in the 80s. I could see if we was like in the part of Canarsie where like we're closer to like Flatbush. No, nigga, we're deep in Canarsie. We're deep in Canarsie, and you kicked us out the V. Like, no. So yeah, I ended up not talking to the dude anymore. I ended up cutting him off because it was like, how could you let them do this to me? Especially after all of that you was doing in a car. Like, you was trying to eat a full course meal in that backseat. You want to kick me out the car? I was really hurt because it was like, I actually liked Jay. But then I learned my lesson to like never get in no dude's car. Like, just, if I'm gonna hang out with somebody, go on my terms, or hang out with people that I actually trust to drop me back off and like make sure that I'm safe. But like, those niggas, no, they were just like hype because they had a car, hype because they had 2 cars, hype because it was girls in the car, and they was hype. I really feel like they was just showing off for that Facebook famous girl. Like, she was making them act a whole different type of way, because before she even came to the scene, they was not even on that type time. And like, it wasn't until she came where everybody started trying to be rowdy and being extra. And honestly, I don't even know why she was even being rowdy and extra, because it wasn't even that deep. I was like, you're upset because my friend said what happened to her. I'm trying to figure out, if you're a female, why are you outside the car trying to fight her for saying that your friend tried to rape her? Yeah, you're weird. So yeah, that's the story. In the comments, let me know if y'all want to hear about the time that I got kicked off campus, or about the time that my ex tried to steal my dog. Let me know what y'all want to hear. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, make sure that you like and subscribe, and comment which video you want me to talk about. Comment the title of the next story time you want me to do, and let me know if y'all feeling the story time, because if not, I'll stop. I ain't nothing to it. Toodles.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like